Today is Wednesday, October 15th, 11 a.m. God's time. What is that, 3 p.m. UTC for our Euros? How's everyone doing today?
Good morning. Looking
We're
at the
alive.
markets nuking, looking at stocks pumping and the crypto nuking.
Just stocks up bumping. Oh,
Yeah.
Literally, the QQQ is up 1.36, and ETH is down 3%.
Oh, every
Stocks are
stock on my
pumping.
watch list. Every stock on my watch list was green.
Get to the
And gold
stocks.
too.
Oh,
Gold 4,200. You see that?
Yeah, I saw some. I just retweeted. I think it's Australia. People are lining up to buy physicals.
Yeah. Hong Kong too.
Really?
Someone posting. Is at what price do we get scared with gold pumping? At what price is it?
The banks are saying 45 to 5K by 2026. So anything above 5K this year.
I definitely think we're going to see 5K this year. That's like not even I don't think that's even debatable anymore.
This year, Santa Rally this year or 2026?
2026.
Okay. Yeah, so no, I meant this year. If we see above 5K Santa
it's fucking
Christmas
over,
rally,
dude.
yeah, it's too much.
So
way too much.
something I noticed this morning that I don't know, maybe you know, but if you chart Bitcoin or the S&P by like basically like other big currencies like the euro or the Swiss franc, they have not broken all-time high since February, since Trump started tariff bullshit.
Really?
So the dollar went down like a lot, like 15%, almost 20%. And Bitcoin and the S&P are all-time high in the dollar, but they're not all-time high in the euro right now. Bitcoin's like 95k euros. The S&P has never. Bitcoin touched the all-time high in euro, like in the recent high, and the S&P has not even touched it.
I'm looking right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you see 5,700, and it was 5,900 in February.
And I'm looking at the Bitcoin Euro, which was 107 was the top.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's
Yeah,
still like it's the U.S. stock market, and it's priced in U.S. dollars. So it's like, does this mean a lot, or does it not mean a lot that it's?
It means that the U.S. dollar got devalued 10% in the past year. That's all that means.
Yeah. I just wonder what it means for like the American consumer, the American economy. Like, is it good, or are we just at the same? Are we at the same point that we were in February anyway? Like,
you're at the same point. Like, if you work a minimum wage job, you're fucked. And
no, I mean, you like let's say we're talking about like middle class and above people. It's still like you're at the same point purchasing power wise.
Yeah, somebody was on a fireside chat. I forgot, one of the hedge fund guys, and he was like, you have two types of people in America. You have people who make over 100K and people who make under 100K. People making over 100K are generally okay, unless you're in like, New York or LA or major city. If you're in any other city, you're totally fine.
But
no
the
problem.
interesting thing is gold is at an all-time high against the euro, like by a lot. So gold did break out, but the S&P, the Nasdaq, the Bitcoin did not against other currencies.
What about uranium?
What's the ticker for that?
I only watch the ETFs.
Uranium. Give me an ETF and I'll divide it by euro.
URA.
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 It looks like it is all-time high.
Yeah. So
by
rare earths and
by a lot, almost 2x since February.
Yeah, by a lot.
Like 70%.
Dude, April euro was $20 and now it's 60. If you're looking for alpha, it's not in crypto. boomers are boomers are getting way more rich than we ever did. But we
I mean,
had our run, though.
unironically, yeah.
Unironically,
Like-
boomers are getting.
Bitcoin was 75K in April, dude. We had a fucking run. People were scared that it's at 110K. Like, we're still up 50%, but in the same time span, Euro is up 200%.
Mm. You know what is what crypto is all-time high? BNB against the euro.
Crime.
Yeah,
I smell it.
crime.
Yeah, I smell it.
let's check XRP.
Dude, the
Yeah,
BNB
XRP
chart
is
is
not
insane.
just BNB out of the majors.
I smell crime.
Whoever got filled at $900 on that wick is living it
Uh-huh.
up.
Yeah.
I just want to say for the 5th time in the last 5 streams, I got liquidated on
On PAX
PAXG on the $3,500 wick to PAXG. I literally bought like $39.70 on perps. I got liquidated at 36 or whatever, 35, and now it's up, you know, just a solid 5-6% from my entry. Just every single day, just showing me who's boss. I'll never trade perps again on anything besides Bitcoin or ETH. That's it.
Even Tron is not. Tron is also not all-time high against other currencies, or like even close. So it's literally just BNB out of like the top 20.
Yeah, but who cares about euros? Crypto's price
Well,
in dollars.
It's every other currency like that is not undergoing a complete collapse right now, like Swiss franc, euro.
Yeah, they tried to make a push for like euro
Is,
stable coins and the Mexican peso stable coin, and none of that caught on. Only USD stable coins caught on.
Yeah. The euro one market cap is 260 mil. The
Yeah.
Coinbase euro stable coin.
That's nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, hopefully that like the contrarian take is that the US dollar is going to get stronger again. You know, because you remember everyone when COVID was happening and the US dollar was being printed nonstop. Everybody was like saying, "Oh, US dollar is so worthless," but it did better than like 99% of other currencies still.
Yeah.
So
Still worthless.
hopefully that thing happens again because
Still worthless.
our cryptos are.
I read that one guy's
levels.
thesis, how he's has some crazy Hail Mary thesis that Bassett's gonna do. Try to re-rate gold essentially. And
Well, the world and sovereigns, the people in the world and sovereign countries are, I mean, look at gold, dude. It's 4,200. It's just up every single day, every single hour. They want exposure to the U.S. markets, but clearly there's a something happening, right? There's a shift. It's not just okay long. It's literally long tech and long gold. That's all you can do.
long tech, long metals, all things that risk assets that people value more than holding fucking dollars.
Well, I think it's too much risk in the world when. Well, I think I made a tweet about it, but the tweet was wrong. I said like world leaders should not be able to tweet unless it's an emergency, and I meant on the weekends.
Trump only
Not-
tweets when he's got something to sell.
Yeah, exactly. Like they shouldn't be posting, or they shouldn't even be like speaking outside of like market hours. I don't think either. Like, oh, Friday market closed, and then he has a speech on Trump's and tariffs. Like, why couldn't that speech happen at 10 Eastern, lunchtime Eastern? Like, doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't add up. There's more at play, crime at play. Doesn't make sense. Like, just talk during normal market hours, especially if it's about tariffs and changing the new world order, and if it's going to fuck with countries and currencies and rates, because only crypto is the only thing you can trade over the weekend. Crypto took the beating, and boomers woke up on Monday and nobody got liquidated, nobody got pushed. There was no margin calls. There was a wick in after hours. I think it was on Friday after hours, but like, if the market's closed, you don't feel that, you don't see that, your derivatives aren't changing, your options aren't getting screwed or squeezed.
Speaking of that,
So
let's take a look at what the options market looks like right now.
what do we got?
Pull up the old Velo.
The Velo sold puts 104 puts. That's a weird one. 1,400 104 puts for tomorrow. Is probably cashed. He has probably cashed.
4K, 32, 34, 34, 4Ks. Why so bearish, chum?
Why so bare? I mean, if we pull up like the chart, it doesn't look that great.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But it looks so bad that it could be better. It looks so bad that it's good.
Bro, look at that shit.
Yeah.
That was nasty work, truly.
Those market makers really, really had their work cut out for them that day. I like in options land, they just stopped quoting. Like, all of the options exchanges were like, oh, we were totally fine. Everything was totally fine. We didn't have any downtime or any of that. They did for like 10 minutes, and then everybody just stopped quoting. So there was no, overhang. Where perps is like, they never got a break, right? You can't just stop quoting.
Let's see here.
What did Ping say? We can leak some alpha. Perps are temptation. Options are Jesus. What are options?
God, I just said it before we got on
Yeah.
stream too. Options are intention. Perps are
Intention.
temptation. Options are intention.
I like it. I'll
Yeah, I
stand
like
by
that
it.
too. See, 0x Avino says, knowing Trump, if he was forbidden from tweeting after hours, he would still be tweeting from Melania's account or his son's.
Hell yeah.
I talked about this on the stream the other day. The crazy thing is that it's not even him tweeting. Like, he has a team with him. He helps draft his tweets, and then a team fucking puts it out and writes it. So that's like the issue when it comes to like, the whole crime conversation. Like, you have people who are able to front run his tweets. They know what type of, they know what's going to happen in the market based on the sentiment that his message is going to drive. So it's like, I don't know, dude. In 4 years, a lot of people from this administration, not saying Trump, but I think a lot of other people might be in some trouble.
Yeah.
Well, they just shouldn't be able to tweet like it used to be. Oh, you go on TV and you make an announcement, and everybody, sure, there was speech writers, sure, there was editors, the cameramen, that they could see the face of the people around, expressions of the people around. Even if you couldn't read the paper, you could see kind of what news was coming. But now it's chain of command, just a post, a tweet. That definitely gets front run. Somebody tweets out a WhatsApp or a Signal or a whatever, an emoji, moves the whole market at these rates, and instantly.
It's crazy.
I mean, TradFi literally on Friday just was straight down. One green candle in the Qs. It was down 5% in 9 hours.
And no breaks.
Yeah, if you bought the Pico top, you're down 1%. If you bought the Pico top on Friday, you're down
There
1%.
were a lot of liquidations though, because people are over leveraged in TradFi too.
Yeah.
But in crypto, they're definitely doing some like really insider shit.
I mean,
'Cause
just pull up
it's
the 1 hour
like
chart, dude.
so much more volatile, like even
On
compared to
what? On
before in the
Bitcoin?
past.
Yeah, just pull up the 1 hour chart on Bitcoin. We had how many red candles?
This is the 1 hour
Dude,
chart. You want the 1 day?
No, zoom in. Just zoom in. Yeah, okay. Look at this. Yeah, what kind of work is this? Yeah,
Dirty
this.
work.
Yeah.
This. One,
Dirty
Yeah.
work.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours of straight down, one little green, and then two more of down. And then today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like just
Just dirty work.
it's not even
And that's
relentless
Bitcoin.
selling.
That's Bitcoin,
Yeah.
not some like not
Yeah,
some
this
alt.
is there's not even a peak of hope. And then it looks so bad, and then we're gonna get like a $5,000 candle, and everybody's gonna shut up. Even in
Everyone will forget.
TradFi, it goes up, it goes down. The whole candle goes up, the whole candle goes down. There's a little wicks, and then this is just like just staircase to fucking zero. Not stairway to heaven, staircase to zero. And this hype guy, the hype guy came out and said
Stairwell to
that
the
it
sewage.
stairwell to the sewage. Yeah, exactly. The hype guy that was the perps trader said
Bullish Garrett.
He said,
that he
"CZ, I'm gonna
was.
fucking kill you."
That's what he said. Jesus Christ.
No, no, he didn't. Just
No.
No,
So
that would
he
be
came
funny.
out and said that it was his client's money, and that it's an OG whale, and that they're shorting perps. Like, why would you short perps on Hyperliquid as a mega whale and have your position exposed? It doesn't make any sense. The whole story doesn't really make sense to me.
Oh, you mean you're not trading on Hyperliquid right now?
What do you
Greatest
mean, bro?
exchange in the world?
It's fine. It's fine to trade, but you're saying like a mega whale, you got billions, you got yards of capital, and you're putting on the biggest
You're
position.
trading on an on-chain exchange, not doing OTC.
So the
Yeah.
whole timeline is attacking CZ. People are saying Binance might be insolvent. Well, you have any
Didn't they
thoughts on
just
that?
pay a $4 billion fine to the U.S.? I think they're
Yeah, and they're airdropping like 400 mil BNB to like traders on chain, and they're refunding people.
They
I'm
do this
going
every
on.
season.
Yeah,
I'm going on Thread Guy today.
Interesting.
nice.
He has the Lighter founder on, and they wanted some pushback. So who else better to have than yours truly? No,
Do they know that you had some trading done on Lighter?
Oh, probably. No, I don't
They
have
know
anything
about the
against
volleyball?
like Lighter, but they did essentially they did come out and say that they cheaped out on infrastructure, and then they literally airdropped fucking points to people, and like who fucking cares? Like seriously, it's super lame. Like just lame.
Lucas
You don't
said
have to.
chart reminds him of hourly chart reminds him of XPL.
Jesus, pull up XPL, dude. I haven't seen XPL in a week. That's a lifetime in this.
Yeah. New coin of
Jesus
the week
Christ.
every week.
It's actually up 10% today, but it's down 90%, right? It's down 70.
Yeah.
That's not
So
even
it will
too
be
bad.
interesting chat on Thread Guy. They liquidated their users and gave everybody points. Woohoo.
Oh, what's the one before that?
Hyperliquid.
No, Aster. Yeah,
Aster.
Aster. People were trading. Well, we got Pump, Aster, XPL, all the coins of the week that not doing too good anymore.
You should ask Thread Guy why he associates with so many scammers.
Dude, I think that's just the LA arc, dude. I think that's just everybody tries to blend in LA, and
You either hang out with crypto scammers or or dog abusers.
Yeah. Or crackheads,
the
cokeheads.
lightning strike on the dog.
One or the other. There's no in between.
That was all over Twitter.
It's all in or nothing in that city.
What do you
But
guys
yeah,
think
so-
about the Monad launch coming up?
0.
Zero?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Infinite billions.
No,
Yeah.
but fucking
Every-
sell that
Clearly,
shit
clearly
so
you don't have a
fast, dude.
Monad card.
Everybody who is
No.
qualified is gonna be rich.
Just sell it. Just sell it and fuck off. I think that's what you do.
Well, that's what you do with everything.
I don't think that you hold for more than like the initial launch. Just get out. If you made money, amazing. Maybe hold a 10% bag or something so you're not crying in the corner if it goes up every single day. But
I do think Monad and Mega are probably the most exciting
Yeah,
blockchain launches that are going to happen.
yeah.
it's like a
And,
blast, dude. Do you even remember Blast? Like
Of course,
Blast from the
bro,
past.
I was the contrarian. I was the Blast hater at the time.
Nah, dude.
Well,
Monad
all
and Mega.
my friends
I don't think they're gonna die as
invested in
fast as
Blast, and
Blast.
I was the one fucking telling them they were all dee-dee-dee.
No, people come over, people bridge, the island theory, everybody comes on parties, and then they go back home, and that's it. Like, I talked to a few projects building there. I talked to a couple Monad guys. Happy for them. Good luck. See you in the trenches.
I think it always depends on like what kind of apps you bring there and what there is to do that will depict like how long you live, kind of. Like if there's nothing for people to do other than sell your token, then they're just gonna sell your token and leave. But if you have some
I'm waiting
money
for
games
some
for people to play.
fun Ponzi's, dude. There's been
Yeah, exactly.
so few of them this cycle.
Yeah,
It's like
Denton
people
knows.
are
Just need a
afraid.
few fun Ponzi's for people to play with.
People are afraid to turn it on anymore.
I mean, Monad chart is literally fucking down only. So until this changes, I don't have an opinion. Or my opinion. Even if you take out the wick, the crazy, crazy, crazy wick, and you just
On
take
what?
the top Monad, you take the top of the other one, it's down 58% in 7
There's
days.
no Monad token.
There's a pre-token on Hyperliquid.
Oh my god. I don't trade
So-
the pre-token bullshit.
No, but
remember-
people are already hedging out their exposure. That's what I'm saying.
Farming the most conservative pairs on Jewel on DeFi Kingdoms was like 100% APR on just like ETH or something.
But I should say that the OI is 7.2 million. So
Jesus.
it's not that much, but it's down 50% in a week. So
It has
Scream.
almost
Go
as
back
much
up.
mind share on Twitter as Bitcoin itself.
Wow.
the little purple guy, the little purple mascot. And look at that,
The
just like
Moab-
that. Bitcoin was
Moab-
looking so bad, and now it looks so bad that it
It
just
has to
did
be
a
good.
$1,000 candle, dude.
We said it. And it's still going. Look at that.
Look at that.
Beautiful work
Nasty
there.
work. When it looks that bad, it's a good sign. You want it to look that bad.
All right, I'm gonna long then.
Yeah. Either we fill the wick.
Are fearful.
You have two options. You fill the wick, or we send it to new all-time highs. That's it. Or else it's over for the little cryptos. You fill the wick,
Marty's gap trading now.
or you send it.
Yeah. Wait, how low did it go?
101.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And then it went up to like where we are now, right? Like 110, 112, 10 minutes later. So if you got filled at that 100, 101, you got
Wow.
lucky.
Yeah, on perps. On spot, I see like 107.
Yeah. Perps got rinsed.
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
what else we have? Perpdex Meta's over. I haven't heard Aster. I haven't heard of the other one.
It's all Hyperliquid all the way down.
It's just Hyperliquid.
It's too liquid. It's too hyper.
Hyperliquidated.
You can't stop it. It's too liquid.
What else
It's
we
just the
got?
hype, dude. We got, let's see.
Soul actually doesn't look terrible. 198. Like I was, Jesus. Soul hit 145. Yeah, nasty work.
Well, you know the saying, dude. Soul pumps, people die.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with
AMD.
pumping Soul.
Denton, are you still in the AMD?
Yeah, of course.
Dude, it's up 10% today.
I'm not selling until like 500 or something.
More than that, dude. No, no, I meant market cap. Like,
No, I meant dollars, like per
oh yeah.
stock.
Run it.
I want my Nvidia pump that I was too lazy to buy. I want it now.
When do you want it? I want it now.
Gib. Another one is CoreWeave, CRWV. That's been on a tear.
Yeah, we've talked about that a bit.
CoreWeave. Intel is ripping again. Jesus.
As one should imagine.
Tesla wicked exactly to 400 and now bounced. AMD is on a 10% ripper today. Hood up only. Vlad Chad up only.
What about Coin?
Fuck Egghead Brian. Down.
He was going at CZ too a little bit.
Down.
They were complaining about the listing fees Binance takes. Everyone's attacking them.
You know, I know some people who have listed there recently, and they refute that. Now, I can say that in the past, they definitely did, as well as like every other exchange. But this is like the early days of Binance.
It's probably something where like everyone gets a different deal, right?
Of course.
Like there's no like consistent thing.
There was even somebody like, oh, we don't take a listing deal. That's Binance. Okay, but Binance Labs had like X amount of the supply. And they got a listing, you know?
Yeah, so he's technically not lying. Binance, the exchange, doesn't take
Yeah,
it. Binance
but
Labs.
Yeah. It's all how you word your question. Coin is down 5% from Friday. It spiked to 402 on Friday and now is 344. Not great. Not great.
One sec.
Binance Labs versus Binance. It's all how you route your questions. Let's look at total ETF inflows. Bitcoin 62.72 billion, ETH 14.75 billion.
You talking about inflows?
Yeah, total. Still up, still good. Not bad. Yesterday we had 100 million in. ETH had 200 million in, 236. People are still have an appetite. Basis is still like 8 to 10%. So there's some appetite for a basis trade, and looks like that's what they're doing. Yeah, futures open interest is flying and inflows are flying. Yeah, so basis is still king.
Total 8.15 billion.
You have to change it to all. On the bottom right.
Yeah, down here.
Yeah. All. Yeah.
I don't have an all. Oh, there we go.
Boom.
ETH 14.75, BTC 62.72. But over the last few days, it looks like ETH is Showing some strength and inflows compared to BTC.
It's because
This not
basis is high.
updated.
Basis is a couple points higher. It's
Just
like,
catching up, I should say. Just catching up
yeah.
at 236.2
But look at the
mil on
look
ETH.
at those. Look at the left. Open interest, top left.
Yeah, yeah.
Boom. Like open interest is flying. Options or futures open interest. So they're just putting on basis. Basis is 9, 8, 10% depending on the day. It's a juice trade, dude. Especially when rates are falling. It's a juiced trade.
You see all these new institutional products coming out. There's one I saw that Safe Global, they have Safe Wallet. That's the multi-sig that most, I would say, protocols currently use. Sorry. They just tapped a Circle USDC institutional self-custody partnership. And then there's a Bitcoin DeFi initiative launched on Rootstock that was, Rootstock Labs unveiled Rootstock Institutional to let asset managers access BTC-backed lending, stablecoins, and yield strategies in 2 rollout phases.
Pull it up on screen so we can see.
There's a Rootstock one.
Rootstock.
Get out of here.
Oh, you want this pop up?
2 phases. First, available immediately, integrates existing Rootstock DeFi partners such as Layerbank, Midas, Solve, allowing institutions to access transparent on-chain liquidity and collateral mechanisms. Second phase will introduce regulated vault strategies. We've talked about these before.
Yeah,
Designed to
KYC
provide both
vaults.
Bitcoin denominated and dollar pegged returns with compliant, auditable framework. And I saw this happening back when Aave was like a first mover in doing this stuff with their, was it Aave Black, I think it was called. And I haven't heard anything about it since. I mean, that was like years ago. And but it kind of led my mind to start thinking that we would see it a lot more from DeFi protocols, that if you want to access this institutional TVL essentially and liquidity, then you're going to need to abide by the regulatory rules and frameworks that come with that, which are KYCing the participants, having a separate pool of capital so that the pool isn't potentially mixed with any illicit funds or unknown funding of assets that are being deposited. And I am interested in like how much inflows these will get. You know, some of them are coming out with these products that's going to be like I feel like their pillar, because they weren't getting much use in DeFi. Like nobody fucking uses Rootstock. But something like Aave, where they have, 70 billion in deposits, over 70 billion in TVL. Like how attractive is a money market to institutions? Like I would feel like they need to be getting a better rate than they're getting in TradFi for it to like really move the needle.
Yeah, for them, they don't care about speed. Like, it's fast enough, right? Oh, you have to wait one day anyways. Well, you're already closed at nighttime anyway, so nothing you could do at that time. I think what's interesting is the 24-hour market. So if it's at par, I don't know, let's call it 5%. So if you're getting 5% in TradFi and 5% at DeFi, but you have access to 24-hour liquidity, what is that worth? And for some people it matters, and for others they don't care at all. But this is the future. You're not going to be able to just trade with huge counterparties. Even now, you can't do OTC without KYC. You have to KYC with these OTC desks. People have this misconception that OTC desks are like some black money market, and that's not necessarily how it works. So KYC pools, you'll have KYC and non-KYC pools. There's an appetite for it for sure, especially liquid funds, DeFi funds, crypto funds. but are we going to see the inflow of, like in TradFi, trillions of dollars traded?
Trillions.
Trillions. I think
Trillions must be traded.
trillions must be traded. We're far from that, right? Like, oh cool, we have a couple billion, a couple yards. That's plenty of capital. That's a lot of money, but it still isn't anything near the size of that boomers are capable of. You should go watch that Ken Griffin speech if you haven't. I
Oh
know I've
yes,
said
you
it.
gotta link me to that.
Yeah, like he was like, why do we need to tokenize everything? It's fast, it's cheap for US markets. Like there's already no commissions. The spreads are already tight. Maybe you pay 20 cents a contract or depending on your size, right? I think some places rinse retail, but majority are competing for flow. He's like, it's fast, it's cheap, like it settles. Why do we need why do we need to tokenize like all of this stuff? Like, of course, 24-hour market, sure, but he's like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, even if it's not tokenized, all they need to do is turn on New York Stock Exchange 24 hours. It doesn't need to be tokenized to let some servers run 24 hours a day. They're already trading in nanoseconds. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
It's slow. Tokenization is slow in general. Maybe you can do the settlement on chain, sure. And if that's public or private, we haven't seen yet. But is actually trading going to be on chain?
No.
It's not fast enough.
No, yeah. And we've talked about this a bit, like the benefit to like when you remove the magic and mysticism away from it, like, what is a blockchain, and I don't
A
say this cynically,
database.
but it's a glorified database, right? It's a distributed database. So like it's totally fine for
It's supposedly immutable, except
companies
for
and
the ones
projects.
that are not.
It's totally fine for companies and projects to use it as such. Like there's no reason that everything has to be on chain unless you're, obviously the crypto purist that wants every action on chain. But for people in the TradFi world, I think one of the benefits is settling on chain because it is able to provide this transparent and quote unquote immutable data trail for users to look back and say, okay, like the data that was posted here matches up with the data that was on the exchange. The values here match up with what should have been calculated on the risk side. The reserves that they're saying they have are legitimate. We can see them here.
Yeah, transparency is key, but there's also tons of regulatory bodies in the U.S. markets. There's tons of transparency already.
Oh, I mean, there is, but there's the problem is they have so much money that there's not really accountability. Like they don't mind getting fined fucking $250 million because they avoided paying out $750 million. Like there's that kind of shit playing out, which it takes years to sometimes uncover or come to a resolution on. Whereas if it's on chain, it's spotted almost immediately.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just run the AI on it. The AI will find it.
You don't even need to, dude. Have a little doggo like LTR or fucking Zach on it, and it's fucking over with.
I sent you the link to his thing. He talks about the gold too. I think gold's it's been a week since that stream, so gold is flying since. Insane, dude.
Yeah, I've been
40.
saying it.
No,
I
that's
told you.
PAX G.
All-time high against every currency.
What is it today? What's it right now?
41.96.
Yeah, see, dude, it's fucking crazy.
Nah.
It hit 42.18 earlier. People are
Where is he,
lining up.
Marty? Jinping. He's nowhere and everywhere at the same time. Professor Satoshi. He's currently
We recorded.
drinking tea at his tea desk. Yeah, we already recorded that though. We had a show with him at 9 a.m. God's time, and if everything goes well with the post recording editing, we'll have that up later today.
We had to edit his voice so he doesn't get doxxed. He trades from his T desk and rents his OTC desks from his iPhone. Yeah, we did. It wasn't live. It wasn't live. Do we want to stream it live,
We can.
Cozy? I think it might. My marketing guru senses are tingling. That I think it might
be good.
Yeah, instead of posting the whole video, because people are like, fuck that, what does he say at 45 seconds, or 45 minutes? Like, they'll just skip. Where if you build up the anticipation and you have to let them watch, you have to force them to watch.
We will definitely post link for you once it goes live.
I think we should stream it
the Ken G link. No, he's saying post the Ken G link. Post that Kenny G.
Are you in the options, Marty options chat? I'll post it there if you're there. If you're not there, I'll post it on Twitter. I'll post it on Twitter right now. Lay Twitters. Okay, I posted a link. Don't get rinsed. Make sure it's from me. I just posted a link. I didn't even say anything. How do we do that? If we have the recording, we just replay it. Do you have time for that today? I can do it if you can't. Denton, you have time?
If you want to do it at regular Eden time, regular options talk time, I can, because I invited you, Marty, but right after that, we have the meeting with...
I saw that.
Yeah, with LTR.
2 p.m. Eastern? So in 2 hours?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We have to make sure Weka gets it done in 2 hours, but I think that would be good. Play it live.
Yeah. Makes sense. You got anything else?
That's it, fellas. Let me ping Weka. See if he can do it. If not, maybe tomorrow or something. Stream it. But we'll get that out for the viewers. It was a good one. 55 minutes of pure love from Mr. Ping himself.
Yeah, nothing but love.
Interesting philosophy, interesting fella, good chat. Hopefully get that out to everybody.
We are entering a period of mass abundance, peace, and love.
Mr. Ping, 2025. All right, we'll see you in
New York.
In a couple hours. We have a call in a couple hours, but I'll see how long Weka will take.
Sounds good.
All
I'll
right.
be around.
Later.
Later, pimps.
Bye-bye.